Hello and welcome back to Motor Mupper, guys. Today we have a new carb for the YZ because I've been having nothing but problems with the Keihin PWK 38, which is what it came with. My friend's got RM125 and he's got a PWK 36, same carbs, just a slightly bit smaller, and I tried that on it and that seemed to pretty much fix my bog, other than it needs a little bit of tuning. So I've gone ahead and brought one, so let's go ahead and get it open. Sorry about my sniffling, I got a bit of a cold. Hoping this footage isn't too bad. Nice new carb. Good piping. It's weird, wasn't it? See it on the side of it. That's odd. A few little chips in it there. eBay special. So let's whip this open and see what jets it's got, without rounding these off. Sorry, you're not going to be able to see properly yet. Bloody hell. There we go, you got them all off. Just got to get the bowl off now. It's really hard to do with a helmet on. Nice clean bowl. So we got a 170 main. Let's check what the pilot is. And 55 pilot. 170 main, 55 pilot. I think we're going to stick with a 75 pilot. I think we're going to go up slightly on the main, just to try that. Actually no, I'm going to rock it how it is. This is the exact same jetting that my friend's got on his RM125. So I'm just going to rock it. Don't like the feel of that thread. I'm going to rock it how it is. Exactly how it come. Same jet my friend's got, and when I tried it, it seemed, you know, fairly decent. Alright, the pin will be set in the middle. That's generally a rule how they always come. Set in the middle, ready to go. Where the hell did I just put that? There we go. Alright, so now let's crack off that. Make sure it's nice and loose. There we go. Crack off the airbox. Throw that down there. Pull off the fuel line, let it leak everywhere. Nice. And we want to pull the airbox off. Probably shouldn't do it like this, but I like to stick it like that. And pull that off. Wiggle it down there, over there, and then squeeze it on out. There we go. Perfect. Right, now sit up right there because it's going to leak otherwise. There you go, just sitting out right there. And then I want to pull that up. Try to wiggle out the little plastic bit. They generally never come out like that. You actually got to get a screwdriver. Here we go. Sometimes you can get lucky though, and you can pull the spring back, and the spring will actually pull it out, which is quite nice. But it doesn't happen a lot. So you just want to try and get your screwdriver in there. Just kind of force it there. Pops on out. And once you've got that popped out, sit that in the spring, grab hold of it, pull the spring right back, like that. Then you push the cable in, along to the side, and it pops out of the slot. Now, you can stick that one up there, you can get rid of that spring, and then let's have a look at the top of this one, just to see how it slots on. It's very similar to the one that I got now, so we could actually just leave this top on, but for the sake of it, I am just gonna try and get this out. I'm guessing by the looks of that, that's been bloody destroyed and it ain't gonna come out. So that's gonna be staying like that, unfortunately, and we'll just be switching the caps. Not even gonna bother trying to fit that rubber over either. We'll just keep it as a spare. So we'll just sometimes you can actually get lucky, and these fit really well over certain things, but not that. There you go, so that was a 7. So we'll whip that out, back that there, whack that through there, do it up, grab the 7 again. This one's not a 7, that means this one is an 8, so grab an 8, just give it a nice little tighten, mint. So now we want to grab our spring, a nice freshie, slot our spring over, slot our little plastic over, push it on down, grab hold of that, try to compress it the best you can. It's definitely on, compress it as much as you can, get this, feed it all the way down there, just want to try and get it in line. Make sure it goes right in. So you can get it to catch, but it won't slot in properly. So you want to make sure it does slot in properly, and then in here, there's a little line that will slot down over the cable, right into that gap. And keep the cable nice and secure in there. So now we've done that, grab a nice new carb. And then start feeding our piping down. That should be alright. If I lose it, I lose it. Don't like this piping that much anyway. So now we want to feed pipe number 1. Get that down there. Pipe number 2. Get that down there. Probably better to actually put it into the boot first. It might stop it from moving so much. So let's just slot it into there. Nice, it's in. Go ahead, get our pipes again. Start pushing them through. Let's actually do the bottom one. That's not going to go through though. Otherwise it's going to be at a really weird angle. So we're just going to have that going straight down there. Then we can trim it if needs be. It's not a huge problem. There you go, fed that all the way down. As you can see, these are very long, so I'm definitely going to be trimming these. And same again. Just want to feed it through the holder for the pipes. It's really bloody hot. But due to my neglect of videos recently, I thought I'd better do this, because I have actually done some stuff since I last uploaded. I've messed around with jetting a load on the other carb, couldn't get it right no matter what I tried. I actually went to a Yamaha dealer, spoke to them, and they gave me advice of what jetting should be in this carb, the 38, which apparently is commonly used in 250s and not 125s. So yeah, I did that. They told me what they think I should be using, did exactly what they said, and it ran like utter crap. So then they were like, have you checked your reads? I was like, no, haven't checked my reads. Should have, didn't check. There was a little bit of light coming through. They said, yeah, need to be changed. They charged me £60 to change one reed pedal. Stupidly overpriced. I could have bought Boyson reed pedals off of eBay, brand new, for 60 quid, but you know. And then good point. And that fixed nothing after paying £60 to get my reads done. Being careful not to catch the needle right now. There we go. Just gotta slot it into its slider. And then again, put it under the fuel line. And then slot it on. Make sure you got a good running cable. Sits up there with the petrol tank nicely. Yeah. Okay, and screw it on. This is not going to run perfect, but it's going to not have any bog anymore. And then I'll just have to do a bit of fine tuning at a later date when I can be bothered. And I need to figure out a new way of recording all of this though, because I am sweating with this helmet. I'd maybe got a coat on as well, but they need to be replaced so bad. And then give it a good push there. Right onto that, pushes it on. By all means, I'm not a mechanic. I don't know exactly if I'm, should ever push on that or do this or do that, you might break it. But I don't care. Same as when people tell me not to engine brake. It's just stupid. Unless I'm going down a hill doing 50 mile an hour and then I come off the throttle and just let it roll, I'm not doing any damage to my bike. You should probably do research before you give people advice like that. Everyone just always hears when they're younger, don't engine brake a two-stroke. Oh my god, if you engine brake it, you'll blow it up straight away. Like, ugh. It just doesn't work like that. It just doesn't. It just doesn't. Yes, it is true that the fuel has a two-stroke in it because that's what lubricates your piston and your crank and your crank bearings. But you're not going to blow up just by coming off the throttle at 30 mile an hour, or when you're coming into a corner and you just come off the throttle and you're braking and you don't put your clutch in. It's not going to blow your bike up. People just, like, after, you go down a really big hill, you're going down a hill, 5th gear, you're flying, you come off the throttle and then just let the engine do all the work and you're not using your brakes. That's a problem. But I can be coming into a corner 40 mile an hour, full throttle, come off my throttle, no clutch whatsoever, brakes on, drop it a gear. Again, I don't really use the clutch on them off-road that much. And I can come into that corner, still no clutch, and then throttle again. That's not going to damage your bike because you're not making your engine do all the work. You're braking for it. But a lot of people don't seem to understand that. But anyway, let's turn that on. Just give it a little tap. And check for a leak. Let's actually feed them through the middle, not over like that. You can smell fuel. It's not usually a good sign. Can't get to the other one, it's hiding from me. There we go. Right. Don't seem to be leaking. That's always good. There we go. Let's give this a try. Compression's still good. Right, let's go give it a try. Alright, I'll let it warm up for a while. I'm just taking it for a little ride. That's odd. I have to speak to my friend about that. I can't remember what that means. Let's just have a look at this. Remember what it was like before? Not pulling away, look at that. How about that, eh? Surprised the fuck out of me. So I was when I spoke to my friend about why the takeover screw's so far in, and all I need to do is just mess around with the air and fuel. I need to wind it, you know, out. I need to wind it all the way in first to see what I'm actually currently at. And then when I realise what I'm at, wind it back to what it was, then I can wind it either in or out until it starts revving up. And then when it starts revving up, I can sorry, I'm just riding around at the moment looking for someone. I need to mess around with the air and fuel until it starts to rev up. And then I need to, you know, if I'm coming out, I need to go out a little bit more until it starts to, you know, die or whatever. But I want to get to the kind of the pinnacle where it's trying to rev. And then I can set my tick over properly. Which, by the sound of it, it's not running perfect anyway, as you can see right now. It's very like... But it is a million times better than it was. So you can see it's a little bit spluttery. I don't know if you can call it that. A little bit like when you're pulling away like that. But see, I can actually just be in 5th gear now and just pin it. But you couldn't do that before. This wasn't an option before. If I was just cruising like this, no, like that, it would just bop and then eventually try to go. It was quite shit. But it seems to be a lot better now. Just got to do a bit of fine tuning one day soon. Not bad. Thanks for watching until the end of the video, guys. Don't forget to hit subscribe and hit that little bell icon to get notified when I upload a new video to the channel. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys in the next video. Adios.